Hello guys, hope you are doing well. It's SHOX. Today we're gonna talk about some recent results, right? EPL just finished, Vitality actually destroyed Mouse in the grand final and already lifting a second trophy in 2025. So today we're gonna actually ask ourselves how, why, what actually happened to Vitality. Yes, Robs joined, but what actually did it change that much in the team? What kind of conclusion can we have already being like in the middle of March in 2025? A lot of questions to have around Vitality, and I actually found some pretty interesting statistics that I think speak for themselves. Let's check it out. So first, when we're gonna talk about Vitality, we're gonna talk about 2025, right? What can I say? They only lost one match in 2025. Yes, that's actually unreal. It was against Eternal Fire, as you can see, and it was the 24th of January. So basically just after the player break, just when Robs joined. So I'm assuming they needed a bit of time at least to get some practice, maybe like to fit together, you know? I mean, it didn't take that much time because 1 week after they were ready to take on Katowice. But still, you know, like this is the only lose in that year. It was like just after the player break with getting a new player. More than that, they are at 11 win streak. 11 win streak, 28 map wins for 5 lose. Okay, so it's like around 93% win rate in 33 maps, which is actually insane. It's been a long time we didn't see like a team performing that well with how CS has been competitive in the last few years. It's actually getting scary, guys. And as you can see, when we're talking about the map itself, like look at the percentage. Dust 200% 7-0, Inferno 7-0, Train 3-0, Nuke 5-1, Mirage 3-1. The only question is actually Anubis, which is 3-3. But as you may know, Anubis, I feel like it's kind of a random map. It's really hard. If you start city, things can get like ready, like I don't know, just like a mess. It's really hard to actually point out a team today who is like 100% like consistent on Anubis and really good, because it just feels like the map is kind of like momentum based and kind of some random this time. So I'm assuming this is definitely like the map people will try to go against Vitality, because if you don't go on Anubis, then you are just gonna be scared on all of the other maps, because they're just really consistent on all the others and really good at it, you know. So maybe you can get Anubis, but still it's gonna be maybe one map. And what do you do again after? You lose? Look at the statistic in 2025 for each player. If we start with Apex, 1.05. So this is all in 2025, okay? 1.05 being the in-game leader, which is like insane, okay? Then we have Mezi at 111. We have then Flamesy at 117, Robs at 122, and Zaiwu at 143. Of course, you know, but still, like, these numbers are really impressive. I know what you're gonna tell me. Yes, but they are winning, so of course, when they win, you have good statistics. Not all the teams, when they are winning, they have like all their players shining that much, you know. When they were winning against Mouse, for example, in the EPL final, I think they were all between 40 and 45 kills, all the 5 players in 3 maps. That's really insane how consistent and everyone is doing the part of the job in that team, you know? That's really crazy. And one thing I wanted to point out is sometimes the rating, you don't really know how to actually like interpret it, because sometimes you may be good against like a weaker team and struggling against the best teams. And maybe like, yes, your rating overall is good, but when you look at the specific details, then you can see there is some problem, right? Here, it's not the case with Vitality. Look at all the players against top 5, top 10 teams. If you look at Apex, he's even like overperforming against these teams, right? You look at Mezi, always consistent, same. Top 5, top 10, doesn't matter. Flamesy, doesn't matter. Same as Apex, even getting better. So they're able to actually hire their firepower individually, even when they're playing against the best teams. Talking about Robs, same, totally consistent. And Zaiwu, of course, is Zaiwu, right? So it means like whoever they are playing can be a weakest team, can be like maybe the biggest contender, can be maybe like the team who is maybe like they can have like maybe a hard match against. They will still perform individually. No one is letting the team down on that part. Now, when you look at some details about the statistic of Vitality, This is mind-blowing. Honestly, it's been a long time I didn't see that. They are first in the city side with 58% win rate. And look at all the others, it's not even close. They are first in opening kill, not even close. First in multi-kill, not even close. First in 5v4, not even close, you know. Then there are still 5 in 4v5, 5 in traded kills, but 4v5 and traded kills is something really hard to do on the city side, so I don't think it's... I mean, still they're number 5, no, but I mean, it's not... I would, in my opinion, it actually get more value on the T side than on the city, because these are really hard, and you can see the numbers, you know, we're talking about 28, 25, 23, like it's really hard numbers. Besides that, even on the flash assists, they are second as well. So it means like, yes, they're winning, but in all the departments, in maybe like 80% of the departments, if not more, in the specific details of the game, they are way better than the others, you know? And for me, for example, being the best team in 5v4 also show a lot of discipline from that team. It means like even if they are really good individually, even if they're in good shape and they got open kills, they got multi-kills, still they are able to actually not throw 5v4s away, keeping the structure of a round and making sure that 5v4 is going to be converted into a win-win. And this is really a good value and actually a good information for when you're talking about the best team in the world. Now, if we look at the T side, first with 62% percentage. I mean, 62. It means that I mean, they have so many actually chance to win a round as T side, you know, like this is actually insane. And same, if you look at the other teams, besides maybe Spirit and G2, who actually got a really good percentage, they're all over ranging more than 50%, you know. Vitality is at 62, bro. That's insane. There are also 4 in opening kills, so which means that even if they're not the best in opening kills, they still manage to win a lot of rounds, you know. So it's actually showing some fact that team play wise they are really good, because yes, maybe not gonna have the opening kill, but it means that the first one who is going first, he's taking the space for his teammates behind, and because of the trade and because how they're actually playing the post plant or the mid run, they are still able to actually win the run. So imagine if they can actually upgrade that opening kill, but even without having the best opening kills, they still are the best team in the world on the T side. They also have first in multi-kill, first in 5v4, and by far 86, then it's 80, 81, 81, you see maybe 70, 75. So they are really a step ahead in 5v4, same as city side. It's actually show up how disciplined they are, how actually they want to win a run, and even if they got the advantage, they're not gonna throw it away, and they are able to calm the thing down, to have the good calls, and to keep like the teamwork really high. They are also second in 4v5, first in trade, and I think as T, this is what you want. For me, it's way more value to have like a percentage of trade in T side than in CT, because in CT, if you are alone on your bomb side, sometimes, yes, of course, it can be hard to be traded, but as T, you are attacking together. So it's actually more valuable, in my opinion, for the percentage trade kills actually in T side. And on that department, they are first again. And on the flash assist, they are third. So, as I said, in every department, they are even first, 2, 3. Like, it's actually crazy how you can feel the synergy that is on the server in that team by looking at the statistic, because it's not about only one person, one player shining. No, with all these stats, you can actually see that it's a real team playing together and making sure they're gonna make everything to win a round, and everyone is following the lead, everyone is following and their identity about how to play this round and the rules that the team have, you know. They're not here to show themselves individually or to be the next superstar. They're here to win as a team. So yeah, Robs is actually bringing a lot of firepower to that Vitality teams, but besides that, is that he's making his teammates stepping up. All his teammates, Apex, Zaiwu, Flamesy, Mezi, they all actually won 0.10 rating from their 2024 rating. That's actually insane. Yes, we're in March. Yes, it's only 3 months, but still having so much impact and so much a huge difference between like Spinks to Robs actually shows how even how the kid is good as Counter-Strike. More than that, he's actually making his teammates perform better. When you look at them also playing some events on the camera, we can see them smiling a lot, laughing a lot, you know? And this is a really good sign about the cohesion, about how Robs is actually like getting into the team on the human part, and that everything is clicking, everything is fitting, you know? And there is nothing more scary than a team that is smiling, because it means they are in confidence and they are in control. It also looks like Robs kinda bring an ego boost, I would say, to his teammates by his individual level, of course, and also by his work ethic. We all know Robs is known for being one of the hardest worker in the world on CS, and I feel like maybe it actually gave that ego boost the other players needed. When you have someone joining your team who is like better individually and who is like, maybe not for Zaiwu, but and who is actually like putting a lot of work, then it's actually kinda, how can I say that? Kinda like just hit your ego, you know? Like, yeah, fuck, me too, I want to be good. Me too, I want to show that I can do this. I can be better. I can work better. I can do more. You know what I mean? And in that sense, I think that ego boost is actually under-evaluated on teams, because it's actually so important, because it means that they are all working together and everyone is pushing his teammate more and more to be like better and better. And by just being himself, Robs is also bringing that to Vitality. And of course, let's remember, he's doing everything for free. So now the real question is, who can stop them? Who can stop Vitality? They look unbeatable right now, a step ahead on every department, tactical, all the statistics we show, individually, all the players are performing. Like, I don't actually know who can do it, who can beat them. Are we actually maybe entering a Vitality era? If actually you don't want to miss the train on that Vitality era, I suggest you to actually watch all the events and follow the team, because they are actually impressing everyone right now on the scene. They are playing a really insane Counter-Strike. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you liked it, and viva la France!